All right. Well, welcome back, everybody. 2021, Dwayne.
Yes, it is 2021. We got past that dumpster fire, didn't we? I hope.
So we're back in the studio here, and got a few upgrades since last year.
Yeah, it's come along. I mean, we've had time to, well, nothing else to do, but yeah, this has come along, man. We've got some new doodads in here, a little bit of new equipment, a little Patty statue going here.
Yeah, we've got. You've been talking about that thing since about 2018, I think. So I'm glad you finally got it.
All right, surprise, man. Something for the studio. I've been working on that thing for a while since I first seen it. I had to have it.
And we got some new boom arms by Frameworks, so thank you very much. I love those.
Yes, they stay nice, high and tight.
Yeah,
I like 'em.
And then of course I got my poster finally framed.
I love that. That's a rare unit, man. That's and it matches our beer cans just fine too.
Yeah, so since 1896, Olympia Beer Company, Bigfoot, Find Your Wild Side. That's an old poster, man.
Right? It was a real thing, too.
Yeah,
$1 million bounty.
So, again, thanks for sending that in, and we were happy to frame it. They tried to flatten it out, but I think some of the heat and coolness up here probably bubbled it a little bit, but it looks pretty good.
You got to have some of that age on there. It's an old poster.
It's got some age. Yeah, it's got some age.
It looks good.
So, welcome back, and again, we're excited to be back.
Definitely excited to be back, man. We just got to shoulders down, head out, man. We're going forward from here. I'm ready.
So tonight we're going to talk a little bit about another piece of infamous footage. A lot of people would say maybe right number 2 behind the Patterson-Gimlin film?
That's what they're saying. Second to the Patterson-Gimlin film. I mean, it's a good looking piece of footage.
Yeah, so the film we're talking about, of course, is the Paul Freeman film.
Yes.
Leon Paul Freeman, and shot in 1994. And, he was a Forest Service worker and, had some experiences back in the 80s.
Yeah, had some sightings. Found a lot of trackways, over his years of doing this, and I guess developed an interest in this and started to follow it and see what he could find out.
Yeah, and so in 1994, he shot the piece of film we're about to go look at in the Mystery Sasquatch Syndicate Theater.
That's right.
So stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Get your popcorn ready.
All right, welcome to Mystery Sasquatch Syndicate Theater, and we're going to jump in head first, right on the trackway.
It's in here. I come back up
there.
there.
I see the tracks right there. Looks like he's got them measured up.
These.
Oh, yeah.
But it's quite a trackway, too. I mean, nice defined footprint.
Yeah.
It looks like they're about
15 by 7, he said, somewhere in there.
The toes are really splayed out on that.
About 9 inches long. They're pretty good little tracks. They're sure little and
And the trackway there is very linear. There's no stagger in the pattern there. Nice straight line.
Around up there to his mommy, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna mix up some plaster here.
The Blues had a lot of
Poor
activity
Lee.
back in those days too.
Yeah, they
It was
did.
pretty insane. But yeah, he had.
Now I got my cast made.
I'm all casted up there.
There's 4 little tracks there.
I just see it looks like it appears to be. It's got some smaller ones there too.
Oh yeah, totally.
I haven't seen any of the smaller tracks cast. I believe he's measuring the stride there.
32 inches between
Evergreen sitting in there as well.
the stride there.
Yeah. He's doing good. He's getting his stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around a little bit more. Let these dry.
Look at
That's
that.
good that he had the presence of mind to collect that evidence and cast those prints. I mean, that's what people need to do when they find this kind of stuff.
There was a lot of light in there. I don't know if you saw that, but there was just a lot of light.
Sometimes they come here and get water.
So you didn't have the brightness correction that we do on the earlier
Sure.
cameras. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's been pretty. Definitely wish you had better
It's
cameras
just-
back then. That's for sure.
Yeah. I think we're looking at looks like a mud hole to me, or some kind of watering spot. I don't believe that's a track.
looks like
What do you
they've been
think? Is that
Yeah, it's got a little bit of some streams and
one
creeks
here
up there
anyway.
like a dried up
in the
mud bed?
watershed. Yeah, for sure.
It's hard to tell.
Looks like it's
It's
pretty
kind
fresh.
of not swampy, really.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go around
Yeah.
this bush here. See what's going on here.
Looks like he's heading on out down the trail there.
Oh yeah, here's where.
Uh-oh. Yeah, there we go. Some more prints.
Yeah, here he's come down. Oh shit, he's come down, went
Yeah, and
back
it
up.
kind of
Oh,
labels it as, I believe, elk wallow, maybe, I think.
Yeah.
look at that. Yeah, he went back up the road, come down the road.
It does look like he's got them going both ways, up and down,
Yeah, look at
front,
that.
back.
Sure have.
Is that a hillside there? Looks like, is that going up and down a hill? Can you tell?
Yeah, I think, I remember Dr. Melvin
Yeah,
talking
went
about,
back
you know,
up, went back up.
tracks kind of went both ways.
Yeah.
And so, you know, Paul had led him up one way, but he had actually seen the prints going down. And you can actually see the toes
Yeah,
coming
yes.
back towards us.
Yeah,
Get my
yes.
head out of the way there, but
Yeah, I see that. They look like pretty good
Mhm.
tracks,
Look at that.
you know. And the video quality is not the greatest there, but we got it,
Yeah.
you know. And he took that footage, and
Yeah,
it's not
took
that
it,
bad,
yeah.
you know, for them.
I hear the brush popping and stuff.
You know, so glad he did it. Oh,
yeah,
Oh,
there
there
he
you
there we go.
goes.
There she is right there, or he. We're not sure,
Yeah,
but there it
close to the
is.
pine tree.
There it goes. Look at, hey, see, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good piece right there. I like that.
Get up here where I can see him real quick. Get up here. Get a better picture.
Yeah,
Uh,
just kind of turns.
Looks like he's gonna head on after it.
It crossed right up there. Yeah. I just wonder. It should be
I don't see it anymore.
somewhere.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
It's kind of crazy. Wow, 2. That's kind of interesting.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That kind of puts a puzzle in it.
Yes, it
Throws a
does.
little wrench in the old evidence toolbox there, but let's just jump back in here.
There's 2 of them, I guess.
So he's
Is that it?
tracking.
You see that right there in the middle? Is that what he's saying?
Yeah,
Oh, I wonder where they went.
we got a lot of fear here,
I
doesn't
think I see it right there.
it? Yeah, kind of between.
Oh, God.
Oh,
2 of them.
yeah, the color correction would definitely help here.
Yeah, it's hard to tell the herky jerky, and
I always see
that's the
them
one thing
by
about the
myself.
original stuff. You gotta.
Never see them when there's anybody else with me. That's pretty good.
He must still be seeing something to be following it. It's hard to tell from the shakiness of the video.
Where'd they go? Hear my heart beating 40 miles an hour.
And kind of getting down
Must have
around
went
there,
up over the
trying to see if he
hill
can
there,
track him
don't he?
behind it, but I don't think he's having a little luck.
So hard in here. Can't see no tracks. I'm gonna look on up this road here, maybe I can see
I
some.
don't see much
You
more.
think he'd have a
Come
little bit more
across.
fear, though, don't you?
Yeah, you would think I would. Yeah. Uh-oh.
The one went up over the hill, looked like. The other one must have went up this road.
Yeah, I like the original footage, though, I mean, because this is just kind of what the camera captured, you know?
Yeah, definitely. It appears that he's lost the trail.
No. I don't see where it crossed here.
He's moving right along there. I mean, he's got some type of
Yeah, he is.
game trail or maybe a foot trail
Something
kind of
going
going
on.
through there. Yeah. Pretty interesting, but
He appears to be lost now. He's flailing, looking for something. That's what it looks. That's what it appears to be to me.
Up this old trail.
But it is something exciting to film, you know. I mean, you
Oh,
got to
yeah.
keep looking, you know. I got to get some more.
yeah, he's definitely he's
Back and
huffing
get
puffing there,
somebody.
too. He's probably a little bit pretty nervous. It looked a little
West
fast
of
there,
him.
too.
Yeah, my heart would be racing pretty good.
All right, well, welcome back from the theater. I thought it was a pretty interesting clip.
It is. It's a pretty compelling video. I mean, there's a lot there. There's a lot there to unpack. It's a long video. It's not the best resolution, but you got to remember back then, I think VHS, is what he was working with. But, I mean, there's something there.
Yeah, absolutely. And laying here on the table, and I featured this at many conferences, but this is, Paul had his original encounter, I think June 10th of 82.
Yeah.
This was sent in from Michael Freeman, and it has the dermal ridges, and dermals are certainly important.
Very important when it comes to casts. I mean, they're hard to cast for one, but to actually get them casted, I mean, because they're rare. I've seen a lot of prints, and you just don't see them on a lot of prints. It's rare.
And I rarely take this out of the case, but, Paul Freeman dermals, June 16th, 1982, elk wallow, signed by Michael Freeman. And it's really great. But like I said, he reported June 10th.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming this was cast, a few days later.
Yeah, most likely.
But, the dermals are important, and it wasn't something that Paul really brought up.
No.
No. It was something that was discovered later, right? By
Meldrum, Krantz, Chilcott.
Yep, absolutely. And so, it's compelling to see that. And, we had done a podcast with Dr. Meldrum, and you guys can check that out. But, he talks a little bit about, the first time he really saw the dermals.
Yeah.
Right. And the hair stand up on the back of his neck. I mean, it was definitely a piece of compelling evidence.
Yeah, as rare as it is to find. Again, hard to cast it. I mean, if you ever tried to cast your hand or something, you see it. It's hard to get those.
Yeah, and then later on, he kind of deep dived into it after he had his encounter.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 90s, of course, working up there in the blues.
And he had found multiple trackways over the years and many casts, I believe. He was finding small feet and big feet.
Yeah. So, a lot of people ask us, what do we think of the film? I think the film's real.
The film looks legit.
Yeah. And, it's really hard to say, but, if you look at it again, you see the creature brush against the tree. Later on, it maybe picks up a baby.
It's hard. Yeah, again, hard to tell.
Hard to tell,
I mean, I don't like to try and read too much into it. I like to see it for what it is, face value. I mean, what you see is what you get. I mean, there was no CG or nothing back then. I mean, so what's on that tape is what's on that tape.
Right. And there was other people, I've spoken with, Jonathan Summerlin and his grandfather Wes. He was also part of the crew there and good tracker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right.
And Native American as well. And, he was part of that as well. And, there was other people that also vouched for him, like Tom Cantrell and some others as well. So, anyways, it's really interesting. We'd love to see you, and hear what you guys think of the video.
Definitely. Is it a number? Is it second to the Patterson-Gimlin film for you guys?
Yeah, let us know. And again, there's a lot of YouTube videos out there that have spruced it up high def and other things. But
yeah, definitely. Maybe check out some of those. Get a better, higher resolution. And make your own judgment.
Absolutely. So again, thanks for joining Sasquatch Syndicate, and thanks for hanging in there with us. And we're excited to be back, and we're looking forward to some great sessions coming up.
Thank all you guys. Believe.